Hello and welcome back to another smashing episode of No Sense for Nonsense. Today we're going to talk about gay rights. Two things before I start this video. One, gay rights is a very difficult subject to talk about, so this video will most likely annoy some people from both sides of the border. And two, this video will be divided in three parts: gay marriage, homophobia, and gay parenting. But first, with an introduction. Now, here in Belgium, gay rights are at 100%, meaning that they have the same rights just like everyone else. And do you know why this is? It's because we refuse, here in Belgium, to waste our time and political resources on something so petty when we have bigger issues to deal with, so they can have all the rights just like everyone else. Imagine if someone walked up to you and said to you that you can't play football, or you can't be an atheist, or you can't listen to metal or the type of music that you listen to. You'd look at them and say, why? And they would say to you, because it's bad and immoral. You would pause, think, look up at them and say, that is the biggest load of bullshit I have ever heard. I'm sure you have felt that feeling before. I know I have. And that is how the gay oppressed feel. Gay marriage. In some countries, gays are fighting for certain rights like gay marriage. To dispute gay marriage is like telling a cat not to be a cat. It doesn't make any sense since it's a fundamental basic human right. But religious gay marriages is a different story entirely, and that's where the tricky part lies. Because religious institutions have been around for thousands and thousands of years, and when a church sees a same-sex couple come into the church, their reaction will either be, hey, come in here and bake some cake with us and let's sing some songs. Or their reaction will be, blasphemy! The evil has entered our domain. Because religion says, respect your fellow human beings, but it also says that same-sex couples and gay marriage is illegal. So there lies the conflict, which I understand. A priest, when faced with such a situation, will say, my institution says no to gay marriages, so I can't marry you in a church of my institution. And in a certain way, that kind of makes sense because it's their institution and it belongs to them. And when it's on their grounds, they get to decide more or less what happens because it belongs to them and they don't want to offend their God. But from a human perspective, it's just scandalous, and that makes religion seem like narrow-minded people because they should accept all forms of human beings that live on this planet, and they should just allow gay marriage. Homophobia. Now, to tell you the truth, I am slightly homophobic. I mean, lesbians rock, especially in pornos. That has nothing to do with this debate. So if I see two women kissing, it does not bother me. If I see two men kissing, it freaks the hell out of me. But I'm a tolerant person, and as I said before, gays can have the same rights just like everyone else. But since I find that situation unnatural, does that make me a bad person? No, because I have a phobia. And what is a phobia? A phobia is a type of anxiety disorder, usually defined as a persistent fear of an object or situation in which the sufferer commits to great lengths in avoiding, typically disproportional to the actual danger posed, often being recognized as irrational. In the event the phobia cannot be avoided entirely, the sufferer will endure the situation or object with marked distress and significant interference in social or occupational activities. So my phobia makes me unnatural as well, but I am a tolerant person, and since one of my stepbrother's friends is also gay, and every time I see him, I can have a normal conversation with that person. I can say, hey, how you doing? How's life, man? I am a tolerant homophobic in a certain way, and people don't choose their phobias, except maybe the religious ones do, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Plus, I've never heard of a supreme anti-gay giving a logical, brain-produced answer on why gays are bad, besides, it's unnatural, it's immoral, it's bad, and the mighty spaghetti monster says that it is evil. Gay parenting.
Hello! So, my name is Adam. How are you? Are you good? I'm nice and good, so I'm hoping that you're nice and good. So, gay parents. Blah, blah, blah. To start off, I myself am not gay. I'm not. My parents are not gay, so I don't have the first-hand experience of what it is like to be gay. So it's not from a gay's perspective, this, etc, etc, etc. Well, my bottom rule here is that I think anyone who wants to be a parent deserves to be a parent. I don't think there's no wrong thing here. That you shouldn't, no one should have the power to say to someone, a man or woman, or dog, to say you cannot do this. Obviously, if they are a danger, then yes. But I mean, if they want to do it that much and they can prove that they will look after their child and look after the person, then of course, I think everyone has a right to do this in their lives. The second point I want to raise here is about, obviously, two male parents. Unlike women, men cannot get pregnant. This is a normal thing. The only exception here would be seahorses. Seahorses, the man gets pregnant. But we're not on about seahorses. A man and a man can't have a baby together. So they have to go through an adoption agency, or they have to get a donor, or there's lots of different ways to go about it. But they have to do some sort of legal way to get a child. So that instantly put into my head that if two people want this child enough, they will go through court rulings, they will go through hospitals, they will go through agencies to get a child. That must prove that they are going to be fantastic for them, that they're going to love, that they're going to care, that they're going to dedicate most and hopefully the majority of their lives to looking after this child. And it is proven by, there are like research by psychologists and scientists and stuff, that gay parents do, they bring kind of an open-mindedness to the table. And it's shown that children that are raised by gay parents tend to be more communicative. They tend to express themselves more because they feel that they can, I don't know, they can connect with their parents more. Because obviously gay people aren't in a place to judge. They get judged themselves, I'm sure they do. That's nothing you can escape from. So the bottom rule is, I think gay parents, I think it's fantastic. I honestly think it's fantastic. Everyone should have an equal opportunity as long as you can prove that you're not going to just eat the baby or something. I imagine it wouldn't be very nice. It probably would not be very nice. Anyway, that's all from me. Cheerio, bye!
Thank you, Crashbang Adam, for participating in this video. Listeners, visit his channel, say hello to him from me, and subscribe to him because he is a god. So listeners, where do you stand on gay rights? Gay marriage, are you for it or are you against it? Homophobia, is it a phobia, a sickness, or is it just being plain racist and bigotry? And gay parenting. Can gay parents be as good as straight parents? Can they be allowed to adopt children, and what would be the effects negatively or positively? Listeners, thank you for listening. So until next time, keep it nonsensical.